What's going on, YouTube? This is Marvel DC Bros, and today we're coming at you with our Flash Season 2, Episode 4 review.
We're gonna go through the top 5 episodes of Tuesday night's episode.
Top 5 episodes.
so we're gonna, all right. So we're gonna go over our top 5 moments from Tuesday night's episode, starting with.
Our first moment from the episode was the big reveal of the new Firestorm. And overall, when I heard about the new actor who was going to be playing the new part of the Firestorm Matrix, I wasn't really excited about it. I didn't know much about the actor, and I just wasn't really excited that we were losing Robbie Amell, because Robbie Amell's one of my favorite actors, and he always dies in his role. So it was really upsetting to me that that happened to him. But overall, I loved the new part of Firestorm. He was amazing as Firestorm. The new, I guess, guy who controlled everything, and using his sports background to help him in becoming a better Firestorm is going to be really crucial, I think.
I liked how they did the whole finding the other Firestorm guy. They did some research, and the ideal guy, they were like, oh, he's perfect. He didn't work, and it turns out he was crazy, and they became the villain. And then the other guy, Jefferson, as Martin calls him, he was like, I don't want to do this, whatever. And then Caitlin ripped him a new one, and then he finally was like, I want to do this. And I just thought that was kind of humbling, and it was good to see, and it kind of proves that he's willing to do what it takes to become a superhero. And I liked the way they did it, so it was a thumbs up for me. So our second moment from the episode was Iris meeting her mother. I loved their interaction. I love how Iris, she stood up for herself, and she was basically like, I've taken this long to get to know you, or like, I've had my whole life, you haven't tried to get to know me, so why should I let you get to know me now? I liked how she stuck up for herself and her dad too. I mean, it's really hard not growing up with a parent, so I understand her frustration. I enjoyed that she wasn't just like, yes, come to me, you abandoned me and all this stuff. And then the second meeting, she tried to give her a chance, but she was still lying to her, and I like how Iris stands up for herself. I just think that's really cool, so it was a thumbs up for me.
I also give this moment a thumbs up, and I agree with everything he said. I just absolutely love Iris this season. She's probably, if it wasn't for Barry, she'd be my favorite character on the show this season. She is amazing, and everything that she's done so far, and her standing up for herself, I just freaking loved every second of it. So this is like a million thumbs up for me. So our third moment from this episode was the big reveal of Wally. Now, I really liked how they made it, Iris drop the bomb. Iris find out, she was like, I'm an investigative reporter, I find these things out. And when she dropped Wally, I was like, finally, we're 4 episodes in and we're just now finding out about Wally. I don't know why it took so long, but I'm finally happy that he's here. I'm finally happy that the bomb is dropped and Wally's going to be appearing in person pretty soon.
I like the way that they did it too. And I liked how Iris was the one who had to bring it up, and she was just kind of I'm like you said, an investigative reporter. And I was like, you get him. She knows a lot, and I really like how it's really evolving her character really well. And I was completely plot twisted that Wally West was her brother. Did not see that coming, because I always thought it's the cousin. So when he said brother, I was like, what? That's crazy. So I got a thumbs up for me. It was incorporated really well into the story. Our fourth moment from the night is the King Shark showing up at the end. I thought that was hilarious because Patty and Barry were joking about it and the whole land shark thing, and she's like, he doesn't exist. And then she's walking out, she's like, oh my god, he exists. And she's running, and I I didn't know that he was so centripetal in the comics, and a lot of people were there was a lot of buzz about it last night, and I did some research, and I thought it was really cool. He looked awesome. He was badass, and I just, I feel like he's going to be. Here's my theory. I think he's going to be the big bad for the Flaro and Legends crossover that's going to be happening mid-season. So I think they're building his character up now so that they can drop the bomb, because Barry was getting murdered by him. So that's just my theory. It's probably not correct, but
Yeah, I really liked, King Shark in the episode. They kind of started off the episode by like Barry and Patty weirdly flirting again, which is really awkward and uncomfortable, but it works somehow. I don't know, but anyways, I really liked the interaction between them talking about King Shark and like, oh, how he doesn't exist, and then Barry's like staring at Patty through the window, and all of a sudden he just starts getting choked by him. I just thought that was really funny. And then Patty like tried to come out and start shooting him, and that just didn't work. And then all of a sudden Barry's passed out, and then Dr. Wells comes to save the day. So. Speaking of Dr. Wells, that leads us into our fifth moment of the night, which is, of course, Dr. Wells coming from Earth 2 into Earth 1. I think that's... Anyways, that doesn't matter. The point was, he was freaking awesome in this episode. I just absolutely love Tom Cavanaugh in, like, any capacity that he's in the show. Like, he just looks so menacing. And, like, when he went to steal that thing, the girl was like, Harrison? And he just, like, threw the gun over his shoulder and kept walking. And then at the end, he's got, like, a hoodie on. And, like, he just shoots King Shark and then just starts strolling off like a total badass. I mean, he was my favorite part of the episode just because he's so freaking awesome.
I agree. Tom Cavanaugh, he's just absolutely brilliant. He's so funny. Just like he was saying, he just casually walks into Star Labs or wherever he was and like stole the gun, casually walked out, casually pops up, shoots King Shark, and then strolls off like nothing happened. And it's just like, I can't wait to see like his meaning and how they're going to bring him in as, because he's a lead character in The Flash, obviously, especially for this season still. So I'm curious how to see like his personality and how he works with the team.
And then, like, Barry starts chasing him. He just has no sense of urgency. He's just, like, strolling off. I freaking love him.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's hands down one of my favorite characters. He completely, like, steals the show and, like, he's freaking hilarious. Overall, I thought this was a great episode. It's not as fast-paced as the first two were for me, but it's getting there, and I really like the tone and just everything about The Flash so far, and I can't wait to keep watching it and stuff.
I also thought the episode was great. It gets like A+++ just because of Dr. Wells and Firestorm, the new Firestorm being introduced, so I loved it.
Acting seriously to one another.
We'd like to thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the like button, comment down below on what you guys thought, and stay tuned for more reviews of TV shows. And this has been Marvel DC Bros, signing out.